Hey, Mr. Hairy Legs. Looks like you've got a time signature of 6'8" there.
I'm actually 92 years old, not 68, Mr. Henry. But people do say I look a lot younger than my age. Guess all of those CrossFit exercises.
The Music Podcast for Kids.
Hello, and welcome to the Music Podcast for Kids. We're your hosts, Mr. Henry
And Mr. Fight, Music Educators Extraordinaire.
Today's episode, we are learning about meter.
And now, the music word of the day.
Music word of the day. Music word of the day. Music word of the day. Music word of the day. Yeah! Before we get to our main subject of the day, meter, let's take a look at the music word of the day. Time signature.
Time signature? Mr. Henry, how can a clock write its name? I know some clocks have hands, but...
No, it's not that kind of signature, Mr. Fight. It's a little symbol at the beginning of a song that helps the musicians keep track of the beat.
Oh yeah, it kind of looks like a fraction, doesn't it?
That's right, Mr. Fight. The top number tells us how many beats are in each measure, and the bottom number tells us which note gets one beat.
Cool. So if there's a number 3 on top and a 4 on the bottom, there would be 3 beats in a measure, and a quarter note gets 1 beat.
You got it. There's a time signature that's so popular, it even has its own name. 4/4 time, a 4 on the top and a 4 on the bottom, has been used so much it's now called common time. Most songs we hear are in 4/4 time. 4 beats in each measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat.
Awesome. And that's
Time signature.
And now, the music joke of the day.
We love jokes. So if you have a joke, please visit our website, themusicpodcastforkids.com, to submit your joke.
And guess what? It doesn't even have to be a music joke. It can be any joke.
We will read and enjoy your joke on the podcast and also let everyone know who it came from and where you are in this great, big, wonderful music world.
Our joke of the day is...
This joke comes from Cassia, a listener of the show. Mr. Henry, what do you call a French man wearing sandals?
Oh, boy. I don't know.
Philippe Philip. Make sure to send in your jokes by visiting our website, themusicpodcastforkids.com. A link to the website can be found in the show notes.
The Music Podcast for Kids is brought to you by
BruceFight.com. Our very own Mr. Bruce Fight has truly fun and educational songs for kids to listen and sing along to. Music can be purchased through iTunes, CD Baby, and other downloadable websites. Stream Bruce's music through Spotify, Amazon Radio, or wherever you listen to music. Bruce also performs live events. Visit BruceFight.com for more information on his music and booking live events.
And now, the main subject of the day.
Hey, Mr. Fight, are you ready for our trip to Musicville?
I sure am. I love Musicville. There's music everywhere. We have to get some things for our music house.
Oh, cool. The last time we played the Steady Beat game, we got the steady beat laid out for the music house, right?
That's right. We have to organize the beats into measures. So we're going to Musicville to grab a couple of time signatures and some measures for the music house so we know what the meter is throughout the house.
I can drive if you want. Just hop on in and we'll be there in no time.
Awesome. I wonder if we'll see anyone we know. It's always fun to hang out with people who have common interests like music.
Meter, that's how we group our beats. Meter, that's how we group our beats. Meter, that's how we group our beats. Meter, that's how we group our beats.
Listening
Here's
to
our
your
exit.
favorite song.
Musicville.
Great. Hey, would you be able to pull up to a CTS?
Picking up a prescription for medicine or something?
Oh, no, not CVS, CTS, Currency Transfer Station.
That sounds important. What is that?
Well, in Musicville, they don't use dollars and cents. Everything is paid with beats. You know, music notes and rests. So I usually put in a few dollars and tap the screen to give me an assortment of whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and a few quarter rests as well.
Ah, yeah. It's amazing how much math is used in music. Ooh, there's a currency transfer station.
Okay, so I'll put in $5 and tap the assorted beats option. And voila! Now I've got lots of rhythms to buy time signatures and measures.
So I guess we need to find the meter store, huh? I'll just search Schmoogle for the closest one. Hey, Schmoogle, meter store near me.
There are 3 meteor stores near you. Meteor store number 1 is 700 light years away. Meteor store number 2 is...
No. Speech to text didn't work so well. I'll just type it in. Meter store near me and search.
Looks like the closest one is only a few blocks away.
Yup, let's hop in the car and get us some measures.
Oh, there it is, on the right. Looks like you have to pull up to one of those parking meters. Look at those parking spaces. They have time signatures on them. Let's get one in 4/4 time.
Alrighty, 4 beats in a measure, and the quarter note equals 1 beat. Do you have 4 quarter notes to put into the meter?
Sure do. The CTS gave me a bunch of them. They're used a lot in music. Let's see. There's 1 quarter note, 2 quarter notes, 3 quarter notes, and 4 quarter notes.
It says here on the meter that you can stay in the store 1 hour for every beat. Wow! We've got 4 hours to explore the meter store. Wow!
Look at all of the measures and time signatures. I bet we'll have a good time here. Get it? Good time.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Okay, Mr. Fight, I get it. I get it.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there.
Let's head back to the time signature section. Wow, look how many 4/4 time signatures they have. They're everywhere.
Yeah, probably because 4/4 is called common time. 4/4 meter is used so much, they just call it common time. The time signature is placed at the beginning of the song. Sometimes, if the song uses common time, they just put a big
C.
See what? What do you want me to see?
No, Mr. Fight, they put the big letter C at the beginning of the song, if it's in common time.
Oh, right, exactly.
So, listeners, if you are learning a new song or piece of music, and you see a big letter C at the beginning, the meter is 4/4. 4 beats in each measure. And the quarter note equals 1 beat. But sometimes you will just see a 4 on top of another 4.
The bottom number will always have a name that sounds like a fraction. In math class, when you write the fraction 1/4 or 1/4, you put a 1 on top of a 4. So when you see a 4 at the bottom of any time signature, think of that fraction to remember what kind of note equals 1 beat.
Okay, I think we should get a couple of these for our music house. Do you think we should get any other time signatures, like 2/2 or 6/8? Those are interesting time signatures.
For sure. If a song is in 2/2 time, there are 2 beats in each measure, and the half note equals 1 beat.
And if it's in 6/8 time, there are 6 beats in each measure, and the eighth note equals 1 beat. Hey, Mr. Fight, do you hear the music they are playing in the store? It's in 6/8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Awesome. Okay, listeners, let's count the beats along with the music.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
1, 2, 3,
We should probably get a couple of 3/4 time signatures for our music house. Music in 3/4 makes me want to sway side to side.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
It's also called a waltzing meter because a famous dance called the waltz uses meter in 3/4.
It's like someone is listening to our conversation. Did you hear that? It's a waltz being played by an orchestra. Okay, listeners, let's count the meter of 3/4.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I hear familiar voices. Do you hear someone we know counting the meter in 3?
Hey, look, it's Coach Floofenfloffer and Mr. Hairy Legs. I didn't know they were visiting Musicville today, too. Hey, Coach. Hey, Mr. Hairy Legs.
Hi, Mr. Fight. Hi, Mr. Henry. I'm really getting pumped up listening to all of these meters, yeah.
Yeah, we are too. Hey, Mr. Hairy Legs. Looks like you've got a time signature of 6/8 there.
I'm actually 92 years old, not 68, Mr. Henry. But people do say I look a lot younger than my age. Guess all of those crossy fit exercises are paying off.
No, he said 6/8, your time signature.
Oh, yeah. I love the sound of 6 beats and each measure in the 8th note getting 1 beat.
I prefer 12/8. Yeah, more beats to listen to get my ears sculpted like an iron statue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Feels the burn.
Wow, he's really into 12/8.
Yeah, his ears are pretty buff. Practices music a lot. I'm sure it's all natural, though.
Well, we better grab a whole bunch of measures to put all of our beats into.
For sure. When we get back, we can put our beats into these measures, and that will help us to structure the foundation of our music house.
Woohoo! We've got our time signatures and a whole bunch of measures. I can't wait to put our music house foundation together.
Yep. Oh, and it looks like we used up most of our 4 hours of meter time for parking. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh boy, can't wait to put these beats into groups.
Okay, listeners, we're going to put these beats into groups of either 4 or 3. If you hear the music and it makes you want to bob your head, it's probably in the meter of 4. Listen to this example.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if the music makes you want to sway side to side, it's probably in the meter of 3, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
All right, get ready for the big challenge.
Okay, Music Podcast for Kids listeners, here's the challenge. You will hear 5 examples of music. Listen to the music and decide whether it is in meter of 4, makes you want to bop your head, or meter of 3, makes you want to sway side to side. Here is number 1. Here is number 2. Here is number 3. here is number 4. And here is number 5.
Time to wrap it up, folks.
Thank you so much for tuning into the Music Podcast for Kids.
We hope you enjoyed the show and, most importantly, learned something cool today about music.
Remember to send in your jokes or even a topic in music you would like us to discuss by visiting our website, themusicpodcastforkids.com. If you are interested in awesome educational and fun songs for your kids to listen to and sing along with, please visit brucefight.com. Music is available to download with iTunes and most streaming platforms like Spotify, Amazon Radio, and YouTube. Links will be found in the show notes.
If you are interested in learning how to play the piano with a fun and engaging online curriculum geared toward kids, get started with the free mini piano course for kids ages 6 to 10. For older kids and even adults, join Mr. Henry with a 7-day free trial of his online piano group. Links will be found in the show notes.
Please leave a review wherever you listen to podcasts and also share the podcast with friends, relatives, aliens, whoever.
Again, we thank you so much for tuning in.